Hey guys, it's Missy Wolf and I'm here with Mary Sarah.
Hello guys.
Oh my gosh, so you are a busy, busy girl.
Yes.
And you just finished one of the greatest seasons of The Voice ever.
Oh,
and I have to say, what was the experience like getting a 4-chair turn?
Oh my gosh, that was pretty crazy. Going into it, you kind of hope for the best, but prep for the worst type of thing. You never know. I mean, really, I just wanted one chair. So when I was singing, when Adam Levine turned around, he was the first one, and I was immediately in my head, I thought, I did it. I'm done. I got on the show. I am okay.
I'm good.
Yeah, and then just to open my eyes and see all four turn around it's really humbling and really, I'm just blessed because those are some amazing, talented people, and to know that they really like my voice enough to hit the button is really quite amazing.
That's awesome. Now, was it really hard for you to actually make the decision, or did you know going into it, hey, I really hope this person turns my chair?
Well, okay, so I obviously love Blake Shelton, and I did, want him from the beginning, but the Voice, the whole crew kept saying, keep your mind open, keep your mind open, and I was like, okay, you know what, I'm actually going to listen to, what each of them said, and for a moment, I was between Pharrell and Blake, because Pharrell said some really awesome things, but at the end of the day, Blake finished and kind of said some things, and it really captured, my voice and who I am, and definitely tossed the Grand Ole Opry out there on a little string, and I was like, okay, all right, I'm going with Blake Shelton.
Well, it worked, right? You just had your debut appearance at the Grand Ole Opry, so tell me about that. How was that for you?
It was magical. I had just finished. We did the finale for The Voice. I got to sing with Adam, Justin, and Nick for our last song, and I had just finished and had gotten an email from Pete Fisher about a couple dates for the Opry, and he was like, we really want you on there, and I was like,
I really want to be on there, so yay.
Oh my gosh, it really was just again, just such a humbling experience. There's so many things that are just happening that it's blowing me away. I'm thinking every single day I go to bed and I'm like, thank you, Lord, because it's I never would expect anything like this to happen, and it's just really a blessing when it does. And so to stand on that stage, there are really
no
words to describe how amazing it is.
I can't even imagine how that moment was for you.
I actually remember too, standing up there and during a song, I looked down and was like, oh my gosh, I'm in the circle. and then especially I had done the singing and everything and talked, and when I walked out there, my first thing that I said was I can't believe I'm out here doing this. But I felt like Loretta Lynn or Patsy Cline or Carrie Underwood.
So many great
so many Ray Price, the Oak Ridge Boys. You can list a ton of people.
Absolutely.
It really was an honor.
Well, and you said the Oak Ridge Boys, and they were the 2015 inductee,
they were, yes.
And so
which is amazing. I love them so much.
To know that you're in the same place that these great artists have been, and
it's kind of mind blowing. Right. Really, honestly, at the end of the day, I go home and I'm like, what? My life is. This is my life.
And did you expect any of that when you stepped in for that audition?
No, not at all. Are you kidding? I was going out on a limb with this whole audition thing. I couldn't imagine doing the show at any other time in my life, though. Right. I've been singing for quite a while, almost 10 years of my life, and so I had kind of thought about doing The Voice for about 4 years. And
so you took a while to decide.
I did, because I was doing a duets project with Dolly and Willie and Merle and the Oaks, and I was very busy. I was with a management company, and so finally I was at a point where I was writing here in Nashville. I had just finished the Bridges project, and everything was just kind of quiet and peaceful, and I thought, you know what, I have the time to do it, and I knew I would have to dedicate a lot of time to it, because it takes a lot of hard work with that show. I really grew as an artist, and really learned to trust myself a lot more, in that process, especially with choosing songs. It's so key, because you only get one chance. And so you want to make sure it's the right song. And so it's a lot of pressure, but I really grew and realized and trusted myself more throughout the whole thing. And so, but yeah, it came at the perfect time of my life.
That's great. Well, and you got some great advice during the show as well, you
Yeah.
know, which for me is always fascinating to see because, you know, you hear these artists audition and you think, wow, they're so incredible. And then when you see them, you know, on the show during the, you know, rehearsal times and you hear the advice that they're given, it's like, that's got to be one of the most amazing things ever, you know?
It's crazy. And then, I mean, just in working behind the scenes with Blake and even the other coaches, like during like commercial breaks and stuff, like on Tuesday nights, I mean, they'd come up and talk to us and just,
see, that's cool.
And yeah, and Pharrell, he was really great because he would just always say, you know, he's like, guys, this is like a really great opportunity for you, but like this isn't the end. Like this is just the beginning for all of you.
You know what, Pharrell? I love you because you always do that.
We love you, Pharrell.
We love you, Pharrell. I mean, we love all of you guys, but I've definitely seen that with him, and he's so positive. And you know, even when people don't get chosen, you know, every one of those coaches is supportive and they're encouraging, and it's just so great. So to see you be a part of that and to share that experience, you know, because at home we only see a portion of it, right? We don't see everything.
There's a whole lot that goes on behind the scenes to make that whole show happen.
Right.
It's crazy.
So to actually hear your testimony on it, that's really great. And it just, it gives fans like, you know, validation, like, you know what, I am watching the show and it really is good. And it, you know, it's everything we want it to be. So that's great. But you have a lot coming up. So let's talk about what you have coming up because I'm excited for you. I'm so excited for you.
Thank you. I'm pretty excited too.
I know, it's great.
It's like nice to be back here in town after the show because, you know, being there, we were like sequestered. So we were like,
yes,
you know, we had to be at one place at all times. And so to be back here and like see kind of the impact that the show actually had and get to meet like the fans who brought me as far as I was on the show. You know, it wasn't, they were voting for me. I mean, it was all fan vote. It's pretty insane to realize that. And so it's awesome for me as an artist because I love to be able to meet them and, you know, perform and get to thank them in person for, you know, everything that they've done. And it's crazy because like coming home for the first time already, like on the flight back home, like are you Mary Sarah? I'm like, yes. Yes, I am. I feel like I freak out a lot more than the fans do because it just is it's so weird to think that this is like my life.
I can imagine that, when somebody comes up to you and knows you for you and not, hey, you look like so-and-so, you know? Cause
I think the weirdest one was like some guy walked up to me and was like, are you who I think you are? And I was like, maybe. I think I am. So it was pretty funny, and I'm starting to like kind of get. I don't think I ever want to get used to it. You know, it's because it's such a fun and amazing thing, and such just a blessing that you know I want to get that excited every single time, and I still do. I mean, when people recognize me, I'm like,
you could tell you have an amazing personality.
Thank you.
You know, and you have a lot of great family support. For those of you who don't know, her daddy is here, and he's just an amazing guy. Yes, he is.
My mom's out there, my sister.
You brought the whole family.
She's amazing. It's
great.
like a whole family ordeal, and I'm blessed to have them.
Now, have you guys done CMA Fest together in the past?
We have a little bit, not as hectic as this one. This one's about like we've got like 6 to 8 shows here.
Oh wow!
And it's pretty crazy. Yeah, last time we did it, I think we had 2 or 3 shows maybe. Wow. So it's definitely like an upgrade a little bit. So it's we're getting prepped and ready for it.
Where are you performing next?
So let's see. Tomorrow I will be performing at the Send Amphitheater with the Oak Ridge Boys. Nice. I'm a special guest with the Bellamy Brothers, which is pretty cool.
You gotta tell Joe I said hello. Hi, Joe.
Hi, Joe. We love you. And then I will be singing at the Wild Horse Saloon.
Love that venue.
I know, it's so fun. Tristan McIntosh from American Idol will be there too, and I'll just be doing like. Oh, Jason Michael Carroll.
Jason Michael Carroll's awesome. We love Jason.
Yeah, so he's absolutely amazing. And so that'll be happening after that show. And then Saturday's kind of my busy day. I do Boot Barn. I'll do a show and a meet and greet.
Oh, how fun.
And then I'll hit the Radio Disney stage. Nice. Then I've got I think just a CMA Fest meet and greet, and then Listening Room, Diva Jam with Olivia Lane.
The Listening Room is amazing too. That place they have some great food too. If you guys want to eat there,
that's definitely the place to be. So if you're hot and hungry, come to the Listening Room.
Absolutely. You guys have to go see her for sure.
And then also, I will be doing Rocket Town just to show at Rocketown. It'll be actually a full band, which is
Nice.
pretty cool because usually what I do
Right.
is just, acoustic sets. So that'll be in the evening at 7 o'clock. And then
Wow, you are busy. She's a busy
Sunday,
girl.
I know, Sunday's Music City stage and
Wow.
Roper signing booth. And
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
so-
You're just going to be all over the place. That's
come find
great.
me. I'll be there. I'd love to say hi.
Absolutely. And you guys can find more on the CMA Fest app as well. There's all kinds of schedules and everything, but look her up on social media, find her on
Yeah.
Facebook, everything, and you'll find out all the information that she has. But thank you so much for taking the time and stopping by to talk to us.
I
And
appreciate it so much. I really do. Thank you.
do you have any new songs coming out? Any?
I do. I do.
See, I wasn't going to let you go without asking because I'm like, I got to know.
Well, it's hard because right now there's so much we're processing through, and
Right.
we got a lot of stuff in the bag, and
Okay.
I'm hoping in the next couple months here it'll be released.
All
And
right.
I'm very
You heard
excited,
her.
guys. So stay tuned for it because it's going to be awesome.
Absolutely. You heard her. Stay tuned.